Hello Aquarius, it's Lisa, and here is your mid-April 2023 general reading. I was going to do weekly readings, but we decided to add to our family, and we got a land shark named Dennis, and he's been taking up a lot of time. So hopefully things will settle down and I'll be able to get into weekly readings because there's so much happening over the next little while that I want to kind of keep apprised of what's going on with each sign and help you guys get through it all and enhance it so that way you can kind of take advantage of the energy as well that's going on. So yeah, that's really cool. And this is a general reading. If you would like a personal reading with me, all my information is below and we can really see what's happening with you. Okay, so let's see what is going on for you guys for the rest of the month. I'm also holding the contest. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and leave a comment. If you're already subscribed, no problem, leave a comment as well. I'll enter you in a draw to win a reading with me, and I'll be picking the winner at the end of the month. Okay, so Aquarius, let's see what the general message for you is for this month. It is the Six of Cups. Everything happens for a reason, when it's supposed to happen, and how it's supposed to happen. Okay, and the challenge you face is the Five of Swords. That is getting a new perspective. Accepting certain things, which, you know, this is like coming out of a battle, accepting certain things, and then moving forward. Like that acceptance gives you a new perspective, and then you can really move forward. What you don't see coming is the Nine of Pentacles, you making your own money and successes and abundance. And then where they want you to focus on is the Four of Swords, which is healing, going through a healing process. Okay, so the Six of Cups is, like I said, the card of karma, but it's also the card of everything happens for a reason, when it's supposed to happen and how it's supposed to happen. The past shapes the future, right? Is how they always put it. So it is really kind of like things that have happened have brought you here. And now it's about, you know, doing what you need to do. And understanding that it all happens for a reason. Sometimes we don't know the reason why, and we just have to move forward, and then eventually it comes clear and we're like, oh, that's why that happened. Okay, awesome. But it all happens for a reason, and it's learning to let go of things that we can't control and knowing that, you know, we can't control it. It's what's going to happen is going to happen, when it's going to happen and how it's going to happen. So you can just only focus on what you can do, your actions, the steps you take, your attitude, your mindset, and then the rest you just allow to happen the way it's supposed to happen. Okay, so let's get some clarity on this. So it's saying that you have all the tools you need to succeed. You need to stop messing around, stop doubting yourself, gather that information, the past, and bring it forward, and use your tools to enhance that. If you move forward with what you're working on, the project, or with yourself, you are moving towards financial success with it. It's key to move forward with balance. So don't rush forward, don't force things, just let it flow and go with it. Because it feels very much like you need to take certain steps. And those steps are really important to kind of bring everything together. And because of this, this is all about opportunity coming out of the blue. So you could be working away at things, doing some of it, putting some of it out into the world, and then that creates an even bigger opportunity. So this card is all about being open to that opportunity, not being so stuck in, oh no, I'm only doing this. Allow the universe to bring you things that will guide you and help you and enhance your life, okay? It just feels like there's even more and bigger things out there than you can expect for you. And that everything is, there's a reason behind everything, which is what the card is. But I always say, it's like the universe really does work in mysterious ways. So just trust it and allow it to guide you, okay? The challenge that you have is the Five of Swords, which is basically like certain things have happened. You kind of came to this place, and now it's accepting certain things have happened in your life, and then it's picking up the pieces and moving forward. And that basically an understanding that all of this stuff you came through has given you a new perspective, right, of life that other people don't have. And now it's about moving forward with that and sharing it, or whatever you choose to do with it. I always think of this card as like a battle that's happened. For whatever reason, I go to Culloden, and it's always like, it's like this massive battle. Like, you come through so much in life, and there's this ugly, horrible battle, and there's all these like debris and dead bodies everywhere. And then you're the person that's living, and you're walking through gathering up stuff, right? You're like kind of going, oh, I see. Oh, look, this person's this way, and this person's this way, and oh, that one's dead. And you know, this was a horrible thing, or this was, you know, this is the outcome of it. But now I have a new perspective of what it's like to go through that nobody else has, right? Because we all have our own experiences. Even within that battle, we all have our own experiences. So it's taking that and then moving forward with that knowledge. And although with it being a challenge, it's kind of like, it's a challenge to understand that you have this perspective, and then it's a challenge to share this perspective and to move through life with this perspective, right? And it's understanding that this perspective can help others and can, I don't know, it makes you who you are. It doesn't define you, but it kind of empowers you with like this superpower seed of this perspective that you can take and then, you know, make a huge life out of it. And it's understanding that it can be overwhelming, but it's kind of like, it feels very much like in April. It's like, well, what do I do with this? Like, I know I want what I want to do, and I have some ideas, but what, right? So it's just being okay with it and just kind of sitting with the perspective and then moving with it towards something. So the clarity that it's saying that it brings some celebration. Sorry, I was just kind of like listening to, because it's like, how does this, like coming through all this stuff and having this different perspective, give you some good news and celebrations? And they're saying, but it does, because it makes you kind of focus on life and what's important in life, and brings you to focus on celebrations in life, and even celebrating the negative things that have happened, because it's kind of like that has provided you with so much, right? Even if it's hard, it's just given you this perspective that creates celebration in your life and focuses you on what's important and celebrating the small and the big things in life. As you move forward with this new perspective, you really kind of examine the hopes and dreams that you have, and you start focusing on making them come true and making them happen. And it is about bringing it down out of the clouds and doing it. Then it's about moving forward with balance. And the more which they've said several times, the more you move forward with balance, the more successful you're going to be. If you try to force something or rush something, it's not going to work out. It's with balance. And also, don't stop. Don't like do nothing either. So just do a little every day. Just move forward with this knowledge and this new stuff that you want to do, and you will have a lot of success, but you have to do it. Wow. And then you get the Sun, which is one of the best cards in the deck. Happiness, fulfillment, joy. I mean, amazing. So if you take this perspective, which is hard to walk through, and you convert it into something really positive, it will bring you so much happiness and joy. Like, it's crazy. And you attain a lot of success as well. So it's so interesting how something that we come through can, which might be not great, can really lead to some amazing positive things. What you don't see coming is you having success with this and you having material gains with it. And it's only you that can do it. It's only your perspective. Like, there may be a billion other people out there that have something similar that you're thinking of doing. But but no one has your perspective. Even if it's a career, no one can do it the way that you can do it, right? There's only one you. So it's all about that only you can do it, and only you can walk over the threshold to do it, and people can cheer you on and guide you, but ultimately you're the one that has to do it. And you're the one with the perspective and the information. It's like, I just feel so empowered and inspired. I don't even know what it is, but I do. It's so worth it if you do it. So worth it. They're saying it's a whole new path, a creative path, fulfilling path. It illuminates a lot of things and illuminates your life and your path. It's really a wonderful thing. The Six of Swords is all about that you've earned a lot of success. You've come through this. You've learned a lot. And now it's about sharing that knowledge, continuing forward. Like, there's a reason that you went through things. So it's about taking that and then using it. Whether that's in a career, doing something yourself, even personally overcoming certain things. It's that you can do anything, right? It's that these earned lessons are creating your successes. Some And then the 10 of Pentacles, big success, big money coming. You so need to do whatever this is, Aquarius. Like some people have had some great readings. I wish I was Aries and Aquarius so far this round of readings. And then it's about being proactive. It's about doing it, not being reactive, not like living in survival mode. It's kind of like, okay, every day, even if it's like 5 minutes a day, you need to do it. It should be a little bit more than 5 minutes a day, but you know, like it doesn't have to take up your whole day. It can be a little bit a day. I was just watching a Hay House has like the inspiration publisher. They had a free webinar on writing books and business and all that kind of stuff. And I was just watching it, gaining some knowledge about some stuff. And they were using one of their authors as an example. And they were talking about how this one woman, she had a busy career and she had a busy life and kids and all this kind of stuff, and how her goal was to write a book. And so she wrote a page a day, and it took her a year, but she wrote a book in a year. And all it took was a page a day. So she would sit down and write a page, and that would be it. And so in 365 days later, she had a book, right? So it's very much like that's what they're saying to you guys, is whatever this thing is that you want to do, career, learn something, enhance your life, health and fitness, or a project, it's like you just need to do a little bit a day. And by a year from now, you will have accomplished so much just by taking a little bit of time every day, right? So being proactive and doing that, like they are so pushing you guys to do it. It doesn't have to be like you sit down for hours or you work out for hours or whatever it is. It's just a little bit every day. Okay, and then where they want you to focus on is healing. It's interesting because it goes with this, but it's very much like whatever it is, what you're meant to do here, a lot of you, and this is general, but it is about sharing healing and healing yourself and helping others to heal through some like service in some ways, even if that's friendship, right? Friendship can be a service, but it is basically being in the trenches with everybody and helping people succeed. Whether it's like you start a business and that business is a service that people struggle with. And it's kind of like, well, you're techie and the average person isn't. And so it's kind of like, well, my service to people is to heal people through building their website or whatever it is, right? Or it can be actual healing people, healing practices, mental health. But it is really focusing on healing is where your gift is. Okay, so then let's get some clarity on this. It's about enjoying life, living life, expanding your network, expanding what you do, bringing joy and happiness to others through healing. That leads to huge success. The Ace of Pentacles, big success. I mean, really, Aquarius, you need to do whatever this is. Through this process, you learn to let go of the devil on your shoulder that whispers, you can't do it, you suck, what the frick are you thinking? You can't achieve that, you can't run that marathon, you can't write that book, you can't have that job that you'd love to have. You kick that devil off your shoulder, you get control of him, lock him in a box, and you move forward. Because you can't do it with him whispering. And then that leads to more celebrations in your house. It can lead to a new home as well, but it feels very much like celebrations all around you if you bring this in and do this, okay? Sending you guys so much good vibes. I'm just really excited for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you could please like, share, and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Have a great rest of April, and I will talk to you soon.
Always keep your face towards the sunshine, and the shadows will always be behind you.